Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing great. Today I stand here in front of you to talk to you about my experience at Prepa Tech. I was born in Montgomery, Alabama, and I have one sister. During my life, I lived in several places, for example Acapulco, China, London, and more. But I never stayed more than 3 years in each place, until now, that I've stayed 4 years in Jalisco. I've done all my high school at Prepa Tech, and when I came to Prepa Tech, I was facing a bigger challenge that required me to give all of my effort, and I was surrounded by people who were used to such amount of pressure. I remember the first day of school, the teacher explains how to use Blackboard and how to load a homework. If today you ask me, is it really that hard to upload a homework? I'll tell you that it's one of the easiest things that I'll do almost every day. But back then, it made me think that I've chosen the wrong school for me. I started thinking that maybe it was too much for me in the third week of classes, and I wanted to give up. But I'm glad that I didn't give up. I'm glad I kept fighting. Because all those hard times when I was tired of everything I wanted to give up forced the person that I am today. Hello everybody, I'm JORGE Carrillo Castro, and I'm here to tell you how the kid that struggled to upload a homework to Blackboard made it through 6th semester. Along my high school, I've gained a lot of knowledge and I've learned several new skills that will help me in the future in order to accomplish all of my goals and objectives. From all this knowledge and skill, I've chosen 2 competencies that I believe are the most important and the ones that I've developed the most. The first competency is self-management. This competency that I developed the most because when I got to Prepa Tech, I never organized my time. This was a huge problem. My first semester was tough because I never had a control over my day and I wasn't used to manage my activities with my agenda. After my first semester, to organize my activities became a habit. I started to do it every day and I started to be responsible. Everything started to work out perfectly. I was getting better at school and my average started to improve until I decided to change my whole routine in a drastic way. In 3rd semester, I decided to enter the representative football team. Since 1st semester, I wanted to be part of this team, but due to different situations, I wasn't able to. The first 2 weeks, I thought I had it. Nothing really changed in my routine. I was handing in all my assignments on time. I was going to bed early. Everything was going perfect until things changed. Somewhere around the 3rd or 4th week, we started to train for CONADEP. These are national competitions that require you to be on top of your game and to be able to play during a whole week against the best teams that qualified. Once we started the hard trainings, things changed and my whole routine was affected. Believe it or not, being a representative team takes around 4 hours of your day. You need 1 hour to chill and eat, 2 hours of training, and 1 more hour to eat once more and get ready to keep working. Plus, at least in my case, I was always tired. To be honest, during 3rd semester, my academic performance wasn't the best. All I cared about was football, which isn't the best decision that I've made, but this changed in 4th semester, when I decided that in order to be the best on the field, I had to be the best in the classroom. When 4th semester started, I had 3 main goals in order to be the best version of myself. The first one was to improve in math, because I never had over 90. The second one was to improve my overall average, because on 3rd semester I ended up being 3 points below the score that I needed to keep my scholarship, and to win the Superliga. First of all, I started looking for different ways to organize my day. Writing my homework wasn't enough. I started organizing my daily activities by putting deadlines before the actual deadline on the school, and I started making time for accessories. In other words, I had to sacrifice some free time, but it was worth it. I started to have results on the first math partial. I had 95. On the second math partial, I had 99.4. And not only did I achieve my objective, I destroyed it. My personal goals in each subject, as a result, made me achieve the overall average I needed. And the best of it is that we won the first place on Superliga. Once again, my self-management was going flawless. Everything was going perfect, until life put another obstacle in my path. My parents had to leave to the United States and my sister left to New York, so once again, the way of organizing my life had to change in a drastic way. This time, not only did I have to make time for my school activities, I had to organize my day to be able to make the house activities because, believe it or not, when your mom leaves the house, food starts magically appearing on the table, and if you don't do laundry, your clothes stay dirty. The second competence that I want to talk about is teamwork. This is a competence that I, as a Prepa Tech student, have to develop. There is no other option. Since 1st semester, the most important assignments are in teams. When I entered the representative team, it made me realize that teamwork is not only wearing the same uniform on a football match, it's way more than that. It means to have the same objectives, training for the same goals, and helping each other because at the end of the day, if one of us fails, the whole team fails. Being on this team made me stop being shy when working with people, and my ability to communicate with others improved in a tremendous way. If it wasn't for the people that surrounded me, I would have stayed at the same level and wouldn't have improved as much as I did. The experiences I had on the team made me realize that your only real opponent in life is yourself, and that in life, it doesn't matter how hard you can hit, it matters how hard you can get hit. When I look back and see everything that Prepa Tech has taught me, I realize that it has prepared me for my future life. The adversities and hard times that Prepa Tech has given me made the person that is in front of you, and it made me realize that hard work pays off. Thank you.
Hola, soy la mamá de Jorge Carrillo. Desde que Jorge entró a la Prepa Tech, él se volvió un niño más responsable, tuvo la oportunidad de estar en el equipo representativo de fútbol. Además, él aprendió a organizar sus tiempos para que tuviera tiempo de entrenar y hacer sus trabajos escolares. Además, él aprendió a convivir mucho más con sus compañeros y trabajar en equipo. Él tuvo que mantener su promedio de la prepa de los 3 años para poder tener beca. Los 3 años estuvo becado. Es un niño muy trabajador y espero que así siga.